I find this so much easier to do it this way than to try to memorize which team's alpha, which team's bravo, blah, 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 blah. So there we go. Here we go.
Game one of the finals.
Best of five, ladies and gentlemen. This is for all the marbles, all the monies, all the respect. Right? To some people, respect is more important than money. See what I did there?
Yeah.
All right, BANCV bringing with them Kremlin, Ohio, Nevsky, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Gearing, and Double Ragnar. What do we got from Shaft?
They're double Ohio's, Des Moines, Salem, Venezia, Nevsky, Gearing, Daring, and Ragnar.
There we go. Chat's catching up. They said the secret ingredient is a submarine. Oh, God. Shoot whoever said that. Please, no.
No. Surprise, tier 4 carrier.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
That would be funny. You have spotting, but it's really bad.
The secret ingredient is Hermes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, getting into our match here, interestingly enough, we have BANCV putting assets kind of spread out. We've got a Ragnar that's kind of fishing, sensing around BCAP, whereas Shaft looks like they're going more for a AC split. Well, aside from the Des Moines, that's going to the traditional Des Moines position.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Des Moines parked at that island.
Yes. And that's fine. Not
Looks
surprised.
like Shaft setting up for an early kind of try and pick on the
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar Blood Legend with the Daring and the Ragnar of their own, along with the. I don't think Des Moines would be in anywhere near the radar, but Blood
It's getting
Legend driving along the island here.
it's getting close, but you can yeah, Blood Legend immediately turning out. This is actually a pretty smart decision to try to keep himself as far away from that potential Des Moines radar as possible. I mean, if you're at this point in King of the Sea and you're playing North, you have to know there's going to be a Des Moines in the Des Moines spot, right? And that's north and south of B Island on the 6th line. There's another Des Moines spot, though, which is Foxtrot 7 and Delta, well, Echo 7.
Okay, so Blood Legend just got spotted by
Mm.
Flow 420.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, Zill's opening up. He is dark. Smoke feels like a bit of a misplay. I mean, they didn't know the Stalin was there, so the Stalin's radar goes up, picks up both the Daring and the Ragnar. The Stalin's lit himself. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Zill taking damage for that, and I mean, BANCV coming off better in this early engagement.
Sure. And that Stalingrad, by the way, that's a very strong position to put a Stalingrad. It can back behind the island if it needs to. Um, so I generally like putting a Stalingrad there. That's a good idea.
Yeah, the only real issues with that position are like really long range battleship salvos that may happen.
You mean like the one that just came in and hit him from Pepega?
Yeah. How are the torps looking on the west?
Let's.
Southeast.
Oh, sorry. Compass
Okay.
directions. Yeah, not bad.
All right. So it looks like everybody's safe so far.
Mm-hmm. Dual death nails in action. I'm gonna drop the HUD for a sec so you guys can just see how sexy this looks.
Double gearings to Nevsky, the Venezia, Nevsky, Ohio, just versus. We've seen this Minotaur position before from Yoshi playing right in on that corner.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and he eventually tries to reverse and cap A from behind that island. At least that was what we've seen him do previously.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. Shaft is gonna come away with CCAP.
Oh, that is sneaky. And the thing
Yeah.
is, at least initially, BANCV's going to have a hard time to actually come back and take it.
Right. So Anlay was pushed back out of contention from that early spot.
All right, so we've got a Kremlin and a Des Moines pushing down the 9-10 line for BANCV. Um, Shaft is set up to kind of receive the push rather than make any pushes there themselves. Their heavy side is on the west side, although there's lots of torps coming around, so they do need to be very careful.
The nice thing is, at this extreme range, you can see how widespread these torpedoes are. It makes it very easy to dodge, as Kamikazes is like, yeah, all right, fine. He just
Yeah,
engages the drive a little bit, puts a little bit of rudder in, and just yawns away. Meanwhile,
it doesn't prevent people from eating them though.
yep, very
See another
close,
radar going up, gearing getting spotted.
very close on Kinemod. Look at
Minotaur
Yoshi.
also opening fire, so they do know he's there now.
Yep, and Pepega. We didn't catch it, but Pepega took a
Pepega must
torpedo.
have eaten Torps, yeah.
Looks like he ate two, maybe three, actually. Three, I think he ate from the
Yeah,
gearing
and so this
salvo.
this side that's Shaft's strong side, I mean, they're oof, Nevsky taking a bit of damage there too. But
Yeah,
yeah, when you've got a battleship over there and everything else, and you've got this one gearing holding everything up, it can be difficult.
yep.
Meanwhile, Kremlin, Snackman's Kremlin and Kitus's Des Moines have kind of just they've pushed up to a place where they're comfortable to take B without being contested.
I mean,
Like
C.
the Ragnar is going to C cap. The Ragnar is going to grab the C cap. He's lit right now,
Yep,
probably by a radar, and I would assume to see there's going to be shots coming in on him
here
from
they
a
come.
battleship. No luck though. It's probably
No,
oh he
reset
got
there.
one, so they got a reset. He is dark though.
I mean, that just extends the time just a little bit, but you can see the line forming, 7, 8, 9, 10 line, right
Yeah.
there on the mini map. It's a very
So
even, concerted push.
Shaft's next torp. So Shaft's next play on the west is going to be to lay a smoke screen going forward, so they can bring the Nevsky up and get the gearing into A. The thing they're worried
Yep.
about is the Minotaur right now, and if they can progressively just spot him and kind of keep him away,
Hmm.
they'll be able to take this A cap without it being a huge concern. But I'm betting you he's parked right in a place where if he hits his radar, he's going to spot the gearing.
Well, let's see. Let's take a look at how close he is to the gearing.
Torp's going
Remember,
at the Venezia. Meanwhile,
oh, gearing's detected right now. Radar is
yeah,
up.
the radar went up. There it is. So the question is, will the Minotaur fire or not?
He did.
He
He
did.
chose
So
to
now
fire.
he's lit. I'm sure the Nevsky was aiming that way. They're gonna
Here
try
they
to
are.
get. They're gonna try and push this Minotaur away because there's gonna be lots of shells coming in on their gearing. Meanwhile, having a blood legend probably just got torps.
Blood Legend.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just one of the Ragnars got shot by something.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, I mean, the Venezia Stress Possum has been just taking hits all the time. Ooh, Yoshi takes a giant hit from
Yep.
the Ohio there, and it's probably going to take more AP coming in from all sides. Oh, he's got
Don't
his
worry.
heel
He's got
running.
to heal. He's got to heal.
I mean, hey, he's dark. He's gone dark again, so he's gonna lick his wounds and back off. Venezia, I
Here
mean,
they
well, needs to be
come.
careful. They're gonna pick up A, but BANCV's got the points lead for now, and the Venezia needs to be very careful he doesn't just get taken off the board right here.
I gotta say, I do like seeing a Venezia better than the Napoli, but
Yeah,
it's just not being used well here at this point. It's just taking too much damage. He shouldn't be
takes a big hit
shooting, I
again.
suppose, but maybe his
As does
smoke's
the
not
gearing.
available.
He just used his smoke to turn around, and he's
Yeah,
been lit because of the gearing's positioning. I don't think he's gonna survive. He's got his heel
no,
running right now, but he's not gonna be able to go dark.
nope. Uh, his butt is on fire, literally, and
Yeah,
he's dark
Salvo
now.
missed. He is dark. There's more shells coming in though.
He's got to dance. He's got to dodge one last salvo from Kinemod. If this sets
Yep.
a fire.
Meanwhile, torps are coming in as well. I think they're all going to miss though.
Yes, Exodus misses
Again,
the torps.
BANCV is just holding Shaft down here. Shaft's got 4 ships in that corner. One of them is super low HP. They've rotated their Des Moines around because they know where the 2 battleships are. But again, it's 2 caps to 1, and Pepega Zando, between taking torps earlier and just continuing to get shot, is
Hmm.
very low HP as well.
I find it interesting that Snackman turned into CCAP in the Kremlin instead of continuing to push farther south and just
Well,
clear
the thing
out the
is,
side.
by being there, he got shots kind of into the center where people
Mm-hmm.
like parking their cruisers and everything, and having the Kremlin there forces them to all leave. Um, I am equally curious to see what happens here. On my screen, the single launch torps look like they're going at the island so far, but
Oh no, they're right in the channel. They are
yeah. So the thing is,
beautifully in the channel.
Snackman, I mean, doing what anyone would do is like, oh, I'm getting shot at, I'm gonna move, but um, looks like the torps were launched at an angle that was not gonna help.
No. So
Uh,
one of the things about choosing Ragnar is you have to give up the ability to torpedo. You mentioned this earlier in a different match, and I think we can see that right there. Snackman's not afraid of a Ragnar. He is afraid of a Daring.
yeah,
So if he knows where the Ragnar is, he can guess where the Daring is, and he did just that.
Snackman. I mean, he does have the two. He has the two destroyers just shooting him constantly, and it will eventually result in his dying. I don't think it's going to be quick. I think the Salem's actually contributing as well.
Oh yes, Salem is shooting too. He's down to half health. Um, and Shaft just gets, or sorry, Zill just gets smacked.
Yeah, and he took even more hits there. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
from the
that
Des
was a great
Moines.
trade, especially given he's nose in and now he's going forward into the Kremlin. That was positioning. That was not a good play.
No, this is bad.
He's still got a broken engine.
He's gonna go out right here. There it
Yeah,
is, ladies and gentlemen.
he's going to go down. I mean, Snackman had a heel running. Snackman instead deciding to shot AG, but at the Salem. And will they get him in time? I don't think they will. I think Snackman's going to be able to pick up Mothel as well.
Well, you know he's reloading the AP. Oh, nope, he's down.
Okay, so now it's a Salem against the Des Moines, and traditionally speaking, the Salem should win that 1v1. But
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at the score. We've got like 240-point difference, still 2 caps to 1, the wrong way around for the team that's behind.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, Blood Legend is helping, though, to shoot Moffle, so it's not a 1v1. This is a 2v1.
no, but the thing is, if Moffel pushes up too far, the Stalingrad is still behind the island there, and I'm sure Anle's looking at Moffel at this point.
Yep,
Yep,
here's the
there
shells.
it is.
Let's watch him die.
So like, yeah, you can push
Boink.
in and you can push in and make the engagement happen, but it's not. Sometimes you can just sit where you are and continue the engagement.
But a trade is okay over there, because at this point, I mean, BANCV has nothing to do over
I
there.
like this Des Moines
with Shaft.
positioning though. Kim Lele pushed up the kind of the
Mhm.
middle area, and
Yep.
it pushed Yoshi's minnow very very far away.
Which is what you want to do, but Yoshi's Minnow is set to strike with these single-fire torpedoes.
Yeah, and that being said, the Nevsky's still sending shots in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whether the DM actually gets hit by these or not remains to be seen.
He is
He's all
turning.
right.
I think he'll be fine. The vast bulk is going to go right next to him.
Might actually be. I'm curious where they run out of range because I'm sure that they were launched very close to max range anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this west side, I mean, Shaft has been isolated down into this small corner of the map, and while BANCV has had multiple ships go very low, they haven't actually like
Mm-hmm.
since the beginning. There hasn't been a whole lot of risk for them losing anything.
That's right.
So I mean, between the Nevsky and the Gearing and the Minnow, they just completely stalled the push that
Oof.
Shaft was trying to make, and Shaft didn't actually make any moves to go elsewhere.
No, they didn't.
And I'm guessing what else is going to happen right here. So their Gearing Exodus Blaze is pushed really far up, and I'm sure he's well within Nevsky's radar. He's dropping his next smoke, but I mean, Kinemad's going to see that, and they're going to. I wouldn't be surprised to see a radar come up from Kinemad, and that would probably send the Gearing down. It's hard to tell. They're coming. Currently, they're trying to pick off the Ragnar in the center of the map,
Yep.
and Shriver is taking lots of damage. Lots of ships shooting at it. But yeah, there's the radar from Kinemad. Exodus is now
Mm-hmm.
lit as well.
So Strifer will probably go down here.
It wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
There he goes. That's points that Shaft desperately needs at this point to get themselves caught back up. But look
Yeah,
at Anley.
I mean, yeah, He could just be there now. Shaft Shaft desperately would need to kill several ships because they're also behind on points. Radar goes up from the Des Moines in the center, but I don't think it's going to show anything that they couldn't already see.
The big thing
Um,
is Shaft needs to get on B. There it is. They need to stop the point gain. That gives them a little bit more time. They've gone from 30 seconds to like 45 or 40 seconds till they lose.
yeah, I mean their current play, their current desperation play almost is to try and kill Angel Stone. But
That's not
I
going to
mean,
work in 40
yeah,
seconds.
how many times have we seen Angel Stone like randomly survive on 1,000 HP in Ohio? Like I feel like it's a
Yeah.
meme at this point.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
so I'm thinking what we're going to see next. Flo is going to try and go single torp onlay.
Nope. He stopped.
Because they haven't taken the cap yet. They're trying to flip it.
Yep. Okay. Now he'll go forward. The question is, will this be enough time? With
No.
never mind.
So
The answer is no. This will not be enough time.
BANCV taking game one over Shaft. And remember, these are EUs 1 and 2.
That's
BANCV
right.
1. Shaft was number 2.
So regardless of the results here, EU is taking home. Whoops. EU is taking home the W.